Pull a gun.
Do something.
Pulling a gun on me,
Put
huh?
your hands on me, I will shoot the shit out of you.
You just fucking hit me.
Put your hands on me, I'll shit out you. I need a police officer at 19 or something. There's a stalking ass man reporting my fucking.
Yeah, she just pulled a fucking gun on me.
Gun out on him and I'll do it again.
Video.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth in sincerity. And this is going to be a very short video. Just going into a quick one on this because, funny enough, the elder has been talking to me and the Akim about trying to avoid these women in general when it comes to disputes or arguments in public or just in general, because now women will try anything because they got everything on their side. They got the system, they got the simps, and now they becoming reckless with weapons. And well, this is the prime example of recklessness. And it does even, and see, in a situation like that, if 911 wasn't on her side, she'd be in danger like hell. Especially if this guy didn't really care in this type of scenario right now. She walked away, tried to put the gun away, when he could have just came up and knocked the hell out of her. So these women aren't rational thinkers. They're not. It's not worth actually getting in the argument for. There's so many reports about these women getting these men killed for the longest time, really, and it's just no point in dealing with them. That's why you got passport bros going out going out for these other women, other type of women. It's just the nigga woman in itself is just a beast that you rather would stay away from. At least these other foreigner women, they don't have to deal with all this. They don't have all that type stuff on them. So I'm gonna get a quick scripture real quick. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick video. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands." And it says, "Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinners shall be taken by her." And those sinners are those simps, them 2/3 that be taken by her. But it says, if basically doing the work of the Lord, you'll be putting His work first before these women, because it says because the scripture said her whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. They'll try any type of way to trap you up, get you in a scenario, make it seem like you're the bad person when she's the one who could be the very one starting it. And she got all this mouth to do all this and make a massive ass scene. We was in me and the elder was in at a place, and everybody minding their business doing their thing, and a woman pops off at a guy getting all loud. Everybody looking back like, what the hell what's our problem? Like, it didn't disturb the flow of what everybody else is doing. Everybody's minding their business, and here she goes with her mouth. So it is better to escape this woman than to be dealing with her. That's why a lot of these women end up alone and angry, talking about that we feel intimidated about having a strong, independent black woman. Well, you just cut yourself there, because if you're strong and you're independent, why would we want to be around you? That cuts the whole purpose of me wanting a woman that is actually submissive and actually would want to be there with me, as I will want to be there with her. So that just defeats the whole purpose. If you're strong and independent, you just said, I'm strong and I'm single. I'm strong and I'm alone. That's it. You put yourself out there like, hey, I'm strong, I can do this, I can do everything on my own, I don't need you. I'm independent. I don't. This and that. Well, thank you for solidifying that you don't need me. So, and women think we're butthurt about it. No, there's plenty of other women out there. We will remember we mess with other nations regardless. That's just naturally how we do it, anyways. Because women is just women. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. But it's best to avoid these beasts. Now, if you find an actual decent woman that acts like a woman, then that's a different story. But to avoid these disputes, especially in public, or just in general at your homes, because it's best not to give yourself this type of stress. It's better, as they say, it is better to walk away. In these type of scenarios, it is definitely better to walk away, not because it makes you, as they would like to say, it makes you a bitch. No, it's to actually keep your life. Because they'll come back and actually have all their family members, all these other simps come running up and all this other stuff if you hit them. It's just not worth the hassle. Last scripture. This is Proverbs 31:1. It says, "The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What my son, and what my son, and what the son of my womb." It says, "What the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings." It says, "It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted." So it's just key in itself. You gotta have a balance with your life, with everything, including with the woman. But it clearly says, don't give your strength unto them, because you're gonna end up just like the rest of these guys. You can't give your strength to simping for them, and you can't give your strength to arguing with them, because it's just gonna leave you deeper into a grave. It's a reason why women end up living longer than men in this society, because they give us the most stress. And even then, that's a bit redundant, because we still outlive them in certain cases. But in this time around, yeah, we're not living as long as we used to, because of these. So like, we're not living as long as we should, because these women give us the blues. But hey, that's pretty much it on this. So this is at least a form of edifying with that Shalom.